goes in. Neil Maurice the next one up. Then Velado. Kenny Tricks. And we should just about be set to go. Third of the afternoon, 1400 meters. The gates are back and they are away and racing. Sorting themselves out for an early leader. They come into view now behind the 1200 meter mark, and it's Norse God on the far side who's pushed forward to go up and lead the way. The Art of Flying is right in touch with them too, and Kenny Tricks is on the move to go and join the leaders. Gimme Green is back at the fence, and Captain Blackbeard just in behind that, being followed then by Me Horse about 6 or 7 lengths off the speed. Come On Sonny's just along the inside of that, with Velado caught out deep outside of runners. They're being followed then by Desert Wisdom. He's 8-9 lengths off them. Rahib is racing just in behind that in the yellow silks. Serenade the Sea is trying to make progress, 3 deep on the outside to try and improve position. Racing further back then is Big Chief as they start to take the angle into the home stretch now and head for the judge. They have about 5:50 left to the line, and Norse God brought the field for home along the inside from Kenny Tricks, who's quick to challenge in the centre. They're being followed by the Art of Flying towards the outside. Also coming on well is Velado, right to the centre of the course in the pink sleeves. He's trying to get into it too. There's plenty of chances now. Kenny Tricks is probably just in front as they come to the 200. Gimme Green along the inside is fighting hard. And Come On Sonny is trying to slip through towards the inside. Kenny Tricks and Gimme Green. Gimme Green's just in front, close home. Gimme Green going to stay on and win from Kenny Tricks and Come On Sonny. Desert Wisdom the outside. And they were then followed by Captain Blackbeard. Kenny Tricks is challenging. Just in behind these is Come On Sonny, and further back to Desert Wisdom. But Gimme Green, horse number 5, is going to stay on the inside and is going to win it by about half a length at the line. 5, Gimme Green, your winner from number 3. Kenny Tricks back in second. Down the inside, it's tight for that 3rd and 4th placing, but I think the 8, Come On Sonny, down the inside has just snatched that 3rd place ahead of the 9, Desert Wisdom. We'll wait for confirmation. Captain Blackbeard is further back. Big Chief was in behind those. They were then followed towards the outside by the Art of Flying. Rahib got going late. In behind them was Velado. A look at your head on. The actions towards the inside is the hoop sleeves of Gimme Green. Alongside him is Kenny Tricks, but 5, Gimme Green, stays on to win.
Caribbean Day moved in. Pirogue, New Hampshire. 1600 meters, all clear given behind, and they sent on their journey. Pirogue took a slight stumble out the gates. He lost a length and a half, and Caribbean Day is at the back of the field early on. Secret Warning's right there in the early stages. Catkin, New Hampshire's not too far off the speed. I can tell you Run is only 3.5 to 4 lengths off them. New Hampshire's going to slice through on the outside. Ole Gunner's also moving a length closer. They're jostling for early position at the 1200 peg. And Ole Gunner's let rip around runners. He's going to move up to take on Secret Warning. They're going to have a speed duel up front. Then we drop back to Catkin, 5 lengths off them. Purple Mountains are 6 lengths off the leader. Pirogue, Marchand. In the back seat is Caribbean Day. Stretching away in front, Secret Warning. Ole Gunnar, the rider's now taken a bit of a hold of him. Took him back into that second position as they go past the 8 peg. Jama's racing away in third at the rail. Jama's only 2.5 lengths off the leader. Black Body and Red Cap of New Hampshire. Run sits quietly towards the inside rail. He's got New Hampshire to escort him around the turn as they're homeward bound. Catkin, Pirogue further back, Marchand. Top of the lane, 500 meters to go. Secret Warning skips along by 2. Jama comes out for his run, and then Ole Gunnar towards the outside. New Hampshire. Runs, trying to progress on the inside. Pirogue's looking for a wave through. Marchand goes through down the inside, and Caribbean Day is also trying to have a crack at the leaders. But it seems like the action's on the outside. Secret Warning still in front. Catkin's running late. Caribbean Day on the inside. Catkin comes flying, and run. Ole Gunnar, Catkin, here comes the line. Oh, it's mighty close. Ole Gunnar maybe in a photo with Run, but it's very, very close. Catkin, Caribbean Day, Run, and Ole Gunnar. The angles with Ole Gunnar, but let's just wait because Run's running his heart out. Well, this is quite difficult to split from up here. It was looking like Run Rhino Run's going to get his head down, but Ole Gunnar comes right back on the outside. Let's see, Run Rhino Run. Ole Gunnar's going to dive through, and perhaps Ole Gunnar gets his nose down on the line. Yep, Ole Gunnar's won it. Ole Gunnar. From in second, Run Rhino Run. Catkin's only a neck away in third. Caribbean Day and Pirogue, a length separating the first five. Secret Warning, Gimme, and then came Purple Mountains. .300 meters to go. Run Rhino Run. He's towards the outside. Ole Gunnar 3 off the right-hand side. But inside the last 200 meters, Run Rhino Run looks to get to them. And Ole Gunnar's running his heart out towards the outside. And Ole Gunnar, he'll...
Rossini Royale up to the gates, going in this time. So we're all set. Race 3, 1200 meters. All in line. We're ready to go. First leg of the place accumulator. Gates are back and they're sent on their way. Oval Office was very slow to respond along the inside, and Count Henry also slow when the starter said go. Along the inside, Flower Blue responded well and has raced off to the lead, and Big Chief around runners on the far side has gone up to race in handy. Also up there too was Stella Stone, is just on the far side of runners. Actually, it's Hereford who's on the far side, settling back in that fourth position. Back along there inside is Giant in My Heart, the red sleeves, being followed by Rossini Real, who's about 4 lengths off them. Varational races just in behind that one. Stella Stone is further back. China Express in the green sleeves will corner 7-8 lengths off them. Track King is racing well back in behind that one. Count Henry further back as they straighten up with Flower Blue the leader. They head for home with 4:50 left to the line. Flower Blue and Big Chief, they go the quickest. Racing up towards the outside, Varational. Rossini Real is also now starting to run on behind runners. Avi Moore is back towards their inside, about 4 lengths off the lead. They race down to the final 300 now, and Big Chief puts his head in front from Flower Blue. Avi Moore and Varational are trying to close in strongly. Flower Blue towards the inside, Varational in the centre, and Avi Moore slips through at the rail. Varational, Avi Moore's charging home along the inside. Varational's in front. Avi Moore's coming home strongly. Here it comes. Avi Moore got there a short head over Varational. In behind them came Count Henry back in third. Flower Blue was further back in running. Avi Moore's number 3, weaving his way through along that inside running rail. Varational, the 13, that hit the front in the centre. But despite running green, the 3 Avi Moore has more to come, and he's going to get up close home to win going away. 3 Avi Moore on the line, down at the rail, gets up to beat the 13 Varational back in second. 5 Count Henry finishes in third, ahead of 1 Flower Blue back in that fourth placing. Giant in My Heart ran on well in the centre of the course to finish just out of the money, followed then by China Express down the inside. Oval Office, an eye-catching run after being very slow away. Behind that one came Stella Stone, further back then to Rossini Real. In behind them came Big Chief, Time Travel further back in running. Your head on view, you'll see your winner is Avi Moore. It's down at the rail, running very green, ducking away from the stick.